Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin Wilson with another movie thought. I want to talk about Blaxploitation films. Blaxploitation films really made its prominent in the 70s with the release of Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song, which was written and directed by Melvin Van Peebles. That was really the start of it, and then after that you had, well, I call it like the big three. You had Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song, you had Shaft, and then you had Superfly. The Blaxploitation genre does get a lot of bad flack for what it represented. There were a lot of negative images. In some movies, the pimps or the drug dealers were the heroes, but there were films that didn't depict that as well. I think that the Blaxploitation genre kind of made you look at African American performers and writers and directors in different lights. Like, yes, we can do action movies. Yes, we can do dramas. Yes, we can do comedies. Yes, we can do horror as well. A lot of people don't know that when the Blaxploitation films came out, a lot of the film companies like MGM and some of those studios, they were losing money. They were losing a lot of money. And these Blaxploitation films came out and it made them so much money, but pressure from NAACP and just kind of, a lot of stuff dying off kind of killed the Blaxploitation genre. I picked up on the Blaxploitation genre when I was in high school. I did a paper about blacks in films, and once I did a section on the 70s, I really got curious and wanting to watch these movies. And so I started getting into these movies. And if you haven't seen any of these films, I think that you should. Some are very, very good, and some are, hokey and stuff like that, but I really think that you would enjoy some of these films. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you some recommendations of my favorite Blaxploitation films. In no order. I'm not going like the top 10 or anything like that. This is just in no order. But some of my favorite Blaxploitation films. Cotton Comes to Harlem is one of my favorite films. Across 110th Street is one of my favorite films. Shaft with Richard Roundtree, music by Isaac Hayes. I love Shaft. Truck Turner, that starred Isaac Hayes, and he also did the music as well. I also loved Ganja and Hess. I liked Melinda. Oh God, I'm trying to think of some other. Coffee, Foxy Brown, Bucktown, Hell Up in Harlem, Black Caesar. There are a lot of gems and stuff. Black Belt Jones, Slaughter, Three the Hard Way, which is, I have to say, hands down, Three the Hard Way, starring Jim Kelly, Fred Williamson, and Jim Brown, is probably one of the best action films out of that Blaxploitation genre. And I also like stuff like the Rudy Ray Moore stuff, Dolomite, which I think is hilarious. I love those films as well. But what do you guys think? What Blaxploitation films do you guys like? Let's talk about it. Let's get at each other. Let's talk about it. Comment on this video post on We Do Movies page on Facebook. And until then, I'll see you later. Peace.